1424 once again with NASCAR Heat 2! And in this episode of our season with Kyle Larson's number 42 Target Chevrolet, we are going to be completing race 14 of 36, which is going to take place at my favorite track in all of NASCAR, Pocono Raceway, for the Exalta Pocono 400. In the last episode, we raced at Dover, and that could have gone so very bad, and it was trying so hard to go bad. But luckily, I was wearing my NASCAR 2 Heat t-shirt that I won in some Facebook contest that 704 Games had, and that caused me to somehow manage to use pit strategy under the green flag. There was no caution because I guess nobody wanted to wreck entering pit road, as you get in other NASCAR games, and this one most of the time. So we came out pit road with only 2 tires and 1 can of fuel put into the car, and then a caution happened which caused me to take multiple restarts on that crap, and I somehow managed to almost get a top 10. All in all, I think we'll do really well at Pocono because I really like this track and it's a good experience in the NASCAR Heat game. So I think we get a top 5 and maybe even win at Pocono, making this weekend much better than the 2 10th place finishes we had last weekend. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the point standings one more time. Kyle Busch is in first place, Jimmy Johnson second, Joey Logano third, Martin Truex Jr. fourth, and it's kind of weird that Kyle Busch is up front right now but doesn't have any wins. Our only Toyota driver that's won a race is Martin Truex Jr., of course. And the last race was won by Casey Kane somehow. I don't know how the hell that happened, but he's in 15th place and just locked himself into the playoffs, which kind of reminds me of what happened with the 2017 playoffs, because he won a race that he probably shouldn't have won at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and he probably shouldn't have won the Dover race that we just did yesterday. It's not the exact same race, but it's pretty much the same deal if you ask me. And we moved up from 8th place to 7th after Dover, so that's something I should remind you of. And then you got the playoff standings, which is just all the winners up top, and then everybody else you'd expect to be at the bottom based on the points. So, Pocono, let's get to the tricky triangle. Eutechnics did not do a very good job of providing interesting or enjoyable racing at this track in their games, but ever since 704 Games came around, this was one of the tracks that really highlighted their game design. I mean, the racing was more enjoyable. The track raced like it should have. I mean, if you go hitting some of the curbs, heading into the corners, it can mess you up, and you've got to time your entry well, but it's not as ridiculously difficult and specific as it is in the Eutechnic games, to be honest. I just like how this track runs. And the racing can be going here online as well, depending on who your competitors are, of course. But let's go out and do qualifying and see if this track's length doesn't stop me from getting into the top 30. Here we come off of turn 43. I was going to say turn 4. But, yeah, throughout the race, I'll just call turn 1, turn 1, turn 2, turn 2. And we'll call turn 3, turn 4. Just because it's the last turn. But, all in all, you got to be really conservative going into the corners and stay at the bottom all throughout. Didn't succeed that time, but for the most part, my out lap was my warm-up. And the biggest warm-up is this one lap of qualifying that we're going to run. I cannot believe it's turn 43. Yeah, this is one of the most complex road courses of all time. Yeah, every single freaking race car driver, no matter even if they're in NASCAR or not, knows this track because it has 43 turns, JC. Whatever. But I think I did turn 2 quite well, but turn 1 wasn't that good, to be honest. In race trim, that would be very good, but all in all, you can only qualify so well in this game. A little tight here. You can always go faster through turn 4 than you can all the other turns on this track. And I'm usually going too slow there, but I can't go too aggressive. Okay. I was hoping this wouldn't happen, but yeah, Pocono is not the kind of track where it's easy to qualify well. It's a long track and it's a lot of speed in it, and the AI are always driving faster there, but they aren't going to do nearly that well under the green flag. It sucks to say that I'm starting in 38th, which is on the outside, but we're at the tail end of the field, so getting to the inside shouldn't be that difficult, but I'm not going to go messing with the car setup. I don't really think it's going to be that big of a factor. It never was in the other 2 series. I've always been able to get the car that I want to. So, green flag is out. We're underway for the first stage here at Pocono, which is going to be 5 laps long. I remember the truck series. We started the freaking thing, and it was only 2 laps in the first stage, so nice to see some actual length in this race for once. Get off the gas, and we'll run these guys over. Whoa, inside lane is checking up big time, so we have to go to the outside. I was forced up here, to be honest. But we're making up ground quite easily early on. Let's see if I can clear the 7 car of Elliott Sadler back here. And get to the inside as we go into turn 2. We're going to go into turn 2 3 wide. And got bounced into by that 15 car. Okay, let's not cause a wreck as soon as the race starts, please, game. Thank you. Good Lord. I don't know, 15 car touched me and everything just went to crap. So now we're still on the outside. I don't want to be on the outside of turn 3. 72 car slipping out from a little contact. Need to work on getting to the inside. I don't know how to do it. Whenever I do get to the inside, I wind up making 3 wide because no one wants to be a little submissive like Eric Jones in the last freaking video. That was ridiculous. Oh my god. Okay, brakes. Don't go below the yellow line. I mean, you can. It's not as severe as Dover, obviously, but I don't want to be going beneath that yellow line at any point. Or hitting the curb in turn 2. And the curb in turn 3 is not that big of a deal. It's whenever you start touching the grass. Okay, let's not do this 3 wide thing again. Just lay off early. Dive down below. Ty Dillon's trying to be aggressive. No, you don't. Okay, that first lap was awful in terms of performance, but you've got time. I know that much. What the hell you hit the brake check me for? That's all on you, dude. This is the second time we do that in the same turn to somebody's back motor, but they keep checking up in front of me. I can't do anything about it. There's this really big gap between me and 29th place, and stage 1 ends early. Well, these guys need to stop brake checking me. They're wasting away our laps, and I need those. We all need these laps, and y'all are just wasting our race away. Estimated fuel 8 laps, so of course we're not going to be pitting after that. So I'm guessing that the second stage might be 5 laps as well, maybe 6 laps. Not sure. Considering it's such a long track, it's probably going to be 5 laps. But, you guys need to cut that out. Like, seriously. Stop. Don't do that. Stop hitting the brakes in front of me and wrecking yourselves. First time could have been a caution. The second time could have been, and it was. At least I can assume that it was a caution. Joey Gase is not getting going on the restart, so that's 3 wide. They're checking up in front of us, but I was kind of distant between me and Chris Buescher, so we wound up getting underneath them. The car kind of dove off the corner. Okay, we got 7 laps on stage 2, never mind. Okay, don't hit the curb, just make it a good corner. Car won't finish it. Still side by side with Chris Buescher. We're in 27th, so that's kind of nice. Okay, I know that I can be a little more aggressive than everybody else going into turn 3. Almost bumped into Di Benedetto, but we do anyways because this car is not good at finishing corners. It never is. Okay, let's not run up the track anymore, JC. That's not necessary. Wow, hit up 3 positions in 1 turn. David Reagan will have to hit the brakes in the front stretch. Has anybody hit the brakes in the front stretch? Okay, I need to get off the gas right here. Please don't dive underneath me right there. It wouldn't turn out well off the corner. Okay, I'm going to take this to the outside. I think I should. No, I can't. I'm not getting a run up there, so I'm going to make it to the inside now. I was trying to get a run on Danica Patrick, but it wasn't happening. Oh, don't get him flipping the back bumper. I know what happens whenever they touch you like that. I'm just getting off early because I want to make a really good, powerful exit. Maybe I'm going too early, to be honest. Okay, we dive into turn 3 right here. They didn't hit the brakes at all like I thought they did. The previous guys, they kind of hit the brakes as I went in the corner, and I was hoping to dive underneath the Clinton Boyer. That was a funky entrance to the corner, to be honest. I could have done better than that. I wonder if we're going to have green flag pit stops on the stage. Should check down the back stretch. This is not a good idea whatsoever. Okay, hold the brakes, hold the bottom. Still make this work. Alright. You can do that if you drag the brakes. We got 6 laps on fuel. Okay, so we're going to make it to the end of stage 2. We'll take pit stops after stage 2 under the caution. I think that'll take us to the end. Hopefully the final stage of the race is quite lengthy. Oh god, I didn't start turning in time and I ruined it all. Whoops. Wasn't paying attention. I looked at the number of laps in the stage and just in there I completely missed my entry to the corner. If you turn at the wrong time, then it doesn't work. Damn it, hitting the grass, all kinds of crap. We're still closing this gap on these guys, but I'm all over the place right now. We're still making up ground, so good enough. Come on, stop pulling away from me. I disapprove. I don't know why I'm looking around for. I'm just bored down the front stretch and looking around. Okay, too aggressive into the corners. I'm starting to notice that. Need to work on it. Be a little more conservative. And they have a caution again. Let us race, you stupid dumb fucks. That wasn't even my fault whatsoever that time. Come on. That's when I bumped into somebody. But now y'all just... Laps remaining. 13 laps. How many of these laps are we going to lose under this caution? I'm going to take 2 tires. And I'm going to need to get 2 cans of fuel. If I'm going to get 2 cans of fuel, it's going to have to be 4 tires. Hopefully we all do the same thing. Yep, we all took 4 tires. I'm glad I didn't take 2 tires because that would have been a very bad decision. Didn't make any adjustments. I didn't have time because you run out quickly. You shouldn't be running out of time at all whenever it comes to your decision making under caution, but no. Nope, no one's passing at this restart. The car's automatic gearing is not working out as well as theirs. Well, our transition into 3rd gear was good, and 4th gear, so never mind. It's just getting into 2nd gear or whatever it was kind of weak. You guys knocked me off, whoever it was. Clint Boyer knocked me off the track right there, so that could have been dangerous. I saw my car getting a huge loss of grip as we touched the apron, so I'm so happy that we didn't losing positions under caution, so we can really work this race quite well and get a good position out of it. I know that much. Oh God, Austin Dillon. Austin Dillon is going to kill everybody going to turn 2, and that was out of my control completely. Oh, good Lord. He got close to my back bumper. That was not my fault. That was not my fault. We made it. We bumped into his rear bumper just a little bit. Ages, freaking centuries before we got into turn 3. That was all him. I had nothing to do with that. We weren't off the throttle yet. We weren't touching the brakes yet. We weren't doing anything yet going into turn 2. So, Austin Dillon, you suck. You dumb. Okay, we're not pitting. I had to make a cut because my mom wanted to tell me that my little brother's got to go to bed in a bit. Well, yeah, it's been taking me ages to record the Dover video, and then before that I recorded the NASCAR 2011 game video. But yeah, no pitting because no one else is pitting. I'm hitting Casey Kane inadvertently. I wasn't even trying to do that. So you have to throttle. Just don't dive underneath me. Golly. I mean, they do it. I try not to do it. They push me below the yellow line and everything. Golly, these guys make some stupid decisions on restarts. Casey Kane made me nervous on my entry, so he got past me. So that's kind of professional, to be honest. It was aggressive, at least. I don't know. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Make it work. I don't know how in the hell I kept my freaking control right there. He bumped into me, and then I held the brakes, and I thought I was going to overdrive the corner completely and pull a new Austin Dillon, but no, we didn't. Stay off the throttle right here. We can make some passes. According to the thing, whenever I looked at the top, it said we had 10 laps remaining on fuel, and we got 10 laps left, but we skipped some of those laps under the caution, so we got 5 laps to go and 8 laps left. So yeah, we're going to make it without another pit stop, and we're not even going to come short. So what happens again where we keep doing green white checkers to the point where we just burn away the tires and the fuel and all kinds of stuff. I don't know. Really just the fuel. The tires probably aren't going to be that big of a deal, but I can finish well in this race. I can get a top 5. I know this much right now. Okay, just hold the bottom, don't touch the curb. Really good turn 2, always tight off. Never, I can't fix that. I really can't fix the car getting tied off. I mean, I'm not even messing with the corners, just how they run it. Okay, let's not run into you guys going through turn 3. Let's stay on the throttle. This car just can't finish corners. Their cars don't do that. We're going the same speed. It's just mine does that, not theirs. You know what? I'm going to use Almirola's draft. Just split the middle. I don't know what the hell I'm doing right now. I'm just moving. Crap. Didn't start turning in time. I was afraid if I held the brakes and turned, I would probably slide onto the apron, so I was kind of like laying off my steering. Kurt Busch almost got underneath me, but we're all good. 9th place. These guys are right in front of us. Don't know about a win, but it's in reach, just like a top 5. I'm pretty sure I can get a top 5 in this race. Whoa, that car started sliding early. Alright, Kevin Harvick got a bad entry to turn 2 and he fell back. So we're going to pass him going to turn 3 right here. Okay, hold the brakes. Hold the brakes. There's where the car starts losing grip. Just rub up against every single driver at the end of every freaking turn. I'm sorry, but that's just how my car drives. It does that in NASCAR Thunder 2004 whenever we race at Michigan. And it's almost every freaking turn at this track, apparently. Okay, sliding up in front of Denny Hamlin, and he's hitting the same brakes as much as I do, so he's not crashing into me. We got a red, white, and blue paint scheme from Kyle Busch. That's nice to see. Apparently, we've got 2.5 laps to go right now, and we're about to get into the top 5. Okay, trying to get on the brakes at the same time, trying not to hit the curb. Golly, I can't pay attention to the corner because I'm trying to time it the same way they do. I don't know when to get off or anything, so it's just wasn't very comfortable in traffic that time, apparently. I don't know what the hell's wrong sometimes. So I'm on the outside, so I have to fall back in this situation. We're just losing everything I worked so hard to get. That lap was a fucking waste. I'd get a top 5 in this race, and I want to get a top 5. It's kind of important that I do. Man. When I tap the brakes, the car just does this weird thing with the tail of the damn thing. I don't know, it's weird. Hate it. Almirola's up here, by the way. Passing Kevin Harvick. I gotta hold him back because I have no power right now for some reason. I'm trying to stay in the draft and all this stuff, but I just don't have power. Okay, we're all on our own. We can take a good entry to turn 2. Oh, here we come with a huge run. Keep it off the wall, though. Oh, my God. For a second, I thought I was going to fly past him, but yeah, I had to check up for that wall. Coming to the white flag this time by. Trying to dive underneath Hamlin. I can't keep the bottom with this piece of shit race car. I have to rub up against somebody if I want to do it. And that's where I lose time. I can't race this car, man. It's not good enough. I can't come off corners with this race car. If I want to, I have to push somebody up the track. Okay, really good turn 1, be honest. But turn 3 is just the freaking worst. Turn 3 is usually fine for me, but no. Golly. In traffic, we just don't have anything to offer. I'm so pissed that we didn't get a top 5, to be honest. Come on, finish the corner. I don't want to be on the outside going into turn 3. I really don't. I dumped Kyle Busch again. Get out from in front of me, red, white, and blue. Suck up. And we got a caution on the last lap of the race that gives us another restart. What? I don't understand. 2 tires, 1 can of fuel. I don't know what to do, but we're pitting. And I lost 14 positions. Why? What did they do? I don't know what they did, but now I have to finish even worse than I was going to coming to the checkered white flag. I didn't handle on my inside. I wanted to dive underneath Kyle Busch. Can't do that whenever someone's on your inside. So, therefore, I don't know how much advantage I'm going to have over these guys. But it's another green-white checkered. Screw the people that made this game. That was not supposed to even happen. We're not supposed to come to another restart on the last lap of the damn race. Stupid game. Bad game design. What the hell is the inside line doing? They're checking up in front of me like crazy. Well, we're in traffic again, so it should be easy to just rub up against somebody coming off for turn 3. Stenhouse bumped into me. Stop bumping into me, Stenhouse. God damn it. Okay, let's get into turn 2. Let's not hit this curb right here. Car's not going to finish turn 2 at all. Oh my God. Stenhouse, get out from the outside of me. Oh my God. And we're going to throw it into turn 3 quite a bit. Hit the freaking grass. I'm trying to finish the corner all I can. Did a pretty good job that time. Someone's pulling off the track. It looks like Eric Jones. He's going down pit road, so we're in 16th now. I can't even get a top 10 in this race. David Hoops, you're fucking retarded. You can't throw a caution on the last lap of the race. It's against the rules. David Hoops don't obey the rules. Brian France changes the rules to be stupid. And this sport, this association, and this freaking video game. Horrible weekend overall. Dover blows my mind, but overall, horrible weekend. And it could have been so much better. Freaking Clint Boyer over here. Joey Logano's going to come passing me off the freaking corner. Oh God. Oh God. I can't go anywhere. I can't go anywhere. There's cars everywhere. Okay, they finished the race. Where do we finish? 20th. This game. What the fuck? What was that? You're stupid! Martin Truex Jr. gets his second win of the season, won the first, second, and final stage of the race. Every single driver in this race finished a lap down. Wow, that makes sense. Nice job, 704 games. Trevor Bayne got a DNF, finishing 18 laps down. Sucks for you. That's karma for what you did to me at Dover. We fell back to 10th place in the points standings. That's fucking fantastic! Here's the post-race information. Chase Elliott ran the fastest lap. Good job, Chase Elliott. What else? Martin Truex Jr. led the most laps, led 15 laps. He dominated this one. That's the kind of domination we should be getting at this game with Toyota. On the move, yeah, we started 30th and finished in 20th. Wow, we really moved through the field. I really think we did. Tough break from Joey Logano. Started 3rd, finished in 27th. David Hoots and Brian France are faggots, and they fuck the bed until it breaks every single night. That's what we acknowledge in this freaking video. Next week, we're going to Michigan for the Firekeepers Casino 400, race 15 of 36. And then after that, we're going to Sonoma. Knowing the nonsense that this unfolded to be, I highly doubt that next weekend will be worse. And we could probably win at Sonoma because the AI suck at road courses, and we all know that much. Of course, road courses can be hard to handle the car itself at. Michigan. Michigan is actually like the easiest freaking track in this game. Well, the easiest oval track in the game, so we could possibly win there. I mean, I remember whenever I was making the intro, I climbed through the field rather quickly and won the freaking race. You could see me in third place whenever I made the intro. Yeah, here are the point standings in full. Martin Truex Jr. getting his second win is now in the points lead as well. Kyle Busch in second. Jimmy Johnson third. Joey Logano's fallen back to fourth. My favorite driver is falling back. Darn. Matt Kenseth is in fifth. Kevin Harvick is in sixth. Blurbity, blurbity, blur. Here are the playoffs. Joey Logano is at the top still because he's the only one with 3 wins, and we fell back to fifth because Brad Keselowski passed us. And Martin Truex Jr. because he's in the points lead and he got his second win. I'll see you guys next weekend whenever things are possibly not so horrendous and stupid. See you next time. That's that, and episode over.